But deep inside, she felt uneasy. She remembered her mother's voice, "Never sell your dignity for comfort." The next day, she told Chief also, "Sir, thank you, but I cannot accept. My honor is not for sale." He grew angry and left, spreading lies about her. But soon, her story reached the radio, and she was invited to speak about honesty and dignity. Her courage inspired many, and later she received a scholarship to study education abroad. When she returned, she built a free school in Umuaif. The day it opened, Ikenna stood proudly before the crowd. "My daughters are my crown," he said with tears in his eyes. Ngozi smiled, her heart full. "God gave me 4 girls," she whispered, "but he gave me 4 queens." Years later, Ngozi's name was known across many villages. People called her Mama Queens, the mother who turned shame into strength. She was invited to speak at the women's gathering. Standing before a large crowd, she said, "Once upon a time, I was mocked for giving birth to girls. But today, those girls are my pride." Never let anyone tell you your worth depends on what you give birth to. Boys and girls are both blessings. What matters is how you raise them. The crowd clapped and cheered. Many women cried and hugged her. That evening, Ngozi sat under the mango tree with her family. Ikenna looked at her and said, "Ngozi, you were the strength of this home. Thank you for never giving up." Ngozi smiled softly. "God was using my pen to build a story." The stars shone brightly over Umuaif that night, as peace filled her heart. Time moved gently. Ngozi grew older, her hair turning silver. Her daughters now had children of their own, boys and girls running happily through the compound. They all came home one weekend, laughing and sharing stories. Ngozi watched them and whispered, "My house that was once quiet is now full. God has done it." As the sun went down, her daughters sat with her under the tree. "Mama," they said, "tell our children the story of how you raised us." Ngozi smiled. "It began with pain, but ended with peace. I once cried because I had no son. But now I see, God gave me sons through your kindness and children." She looked at her grandchildren. "Remember, my darlings, your worth is not in what people say, but in how you live and love." That night, as the children slept, Ngozi whispered, "Lord, let the seeds I planted grow even after I'm gone." And from that day, her story spread far and wide, the story of a mother who turned sorrow into joy, tears into power, and daughters into destiny. Because when a woman stands in faith, she does not just raise children, she raises generations. "Papa," he